Hi everyone, so welcome to Math 115. I'm your instructor. My name's Professor McLaughlin. So I'm on the Canvas page for our course, and you click on home, it takes you to where I'm at right now. And you can see if you scroll down here, it says click on the Start Here button. If you click on the Start Here button, it takes you to the video you're watching right now. Okay, so let's go over the main features of the course. So this is an asynchronous class, which means it's online and there's no scheduled class meeting times, and all your work is going to be completed on Canvas. And this class is going to be active on Tuesday and Thursdays of each week. Each day of class will consist of a lecture period or a quiz period. So during the lecture periods, students will have 24 hours to work on questions that I post, and you can earn extra credit points by posting correct answers for the questions within a 24-hour time frame. I'll be posting the solutions after the 24-hour time frame, and I'll be checking the discussions about every couple of hours. And also from 6 to 7 on lecture period days, I'll be available on Zoom to answer any questions. So you just click on the Zoom office here, it will take you to the link to my Zoom office. So our first lecture period will be on Tuesday, August 15th, and it'll be available at 12:01 a.m. And you'll have all the way up until midnight to post your work. So you'll have about 20, so it's 24 hours essentially to post your work. And you can contact me on my email or by coming to my office hours, and if you send me an email, I'll usually respond within a day or so. Okay, now I'm going to be sending the class numerous emails each week, so make sure you check your email on a regular basis. So here's the links to important class information. So we'll go over the syllabus in a second here. How to access the course material, you can look at that. Important information about the lecture periods, you can look at that. And here, if you click on this, it gives you a schedule of what we're going to do each day of class. Okay, and below you have my contact information. Here's my email, and then it has different ways you can contact me. So you can email me, come to my office hours, or post a question on Ask Your Professor. Just click on this. You can post your question and I'll respond to it. Or here's different ways I communicate with students. So emails, discussions, Ask Your Professor, office hours. Okay, so let's go over the syllabus now. So go up here, click on the syllabus. Okay, so again, there's my email address. So this class is zero cost, which means you don't have to buy anything for this course. Everything will be provided on Canvas. Course description, you can look at that. It's an intro stats class. Course modality, I kind of went over that already, but it's an asynchronous class, which means there's no scheduled class meeting times. And we'll have lecture periods in about 24 hours. Our first lecture period will start on August 15th. And then you'll have quiz periods also. And so you'll have 24 hours to complete each of your quizzes. We'll talk more about that in a second. And here's a video of what you need to do at the beginning of each lecture period. And here's how you participate in the lecture periods. You should watch this video. So attendance, I do have a attendance sign-in area before you go to each lecture period. You should sign in. Okay, but if you do drop more than 2 courses, sorry, if you do miss more than 2 miss more than 2 classes, I mean, courses, I may drop you from the course. But it's your responsibility to drop if you stop showing up. Don't assume that I will drop you. Okay, so quizzes. There's going to be 13 quizzes in this course, and no makeup quizzes will be given, but you can drop your lowest quiz score, and you'll have 24 hours to complete each quiz, and it'll be a 1% penalty for every minute your quiz is late. Academic integrity. So during the quiz, you have to sign a contract saying you will not cheat during the quiz. Okay, you should look at the ABC academic policy also. Okay, assignments. So in addition to quizzes, there's also going to be assignments, and they're like homework if you want, or like little mini projects. And you'll have about a week to work on each assignment. And there'll be a 10% penalty for every day your assignment is late. Okay, and you can drop your lowest assignment score. So we'll take your best 12 assignments. And so your whole grade in the course will be made up of from quizzes and assignments. The quizzes will be 50% of the grade. The assignments will be the other 50%. And the letter grade is just standard. Tutoring services. So if you need additional help, you should go to the Learning Center and get help from tutors. But I suggest you come to my office hours first. And then if you need additional help, go get help off the tutors. Course objectives, you can look at that. Study tips, you can look at that. So if you need an accommodation to participate in this class, let me know as soon as possible and we can work something out. Okay. Student resources. Here's if you click on this, it takes you to a link of all student resources. Okay, and here's the schedule. So everything's laid out. So you can see in August 15th, we're starting module 1. Then day 2, August 17th, we'll continue doing module 1. Then on our third day, so it'll be August 22nd, we'll have our quiz and assignment due. And it goes like that all the way through. So you can see there's 30 days throughout the whole semester. Okay, so that's the main things. Let me just go back to the homepage now. Okay, so suppose it's day 1. So here's what you need to do. There's different ways you can access the material. One is by clicking on this. It takes you to the same schedule that's at the bottom of the syllabus. And you can just click on module 1 then, because that's, you can see 815 module 1. Or another way you can access the information, the modules, is just by clicking on modules over here. And you can see we're going to be doing module 1 first, so you click on that. So here's the module 1. So it has the objectives at the top. And then below that, you have the class notes. So you should look at those. And there's more optional practice stuff if you want to have more optional practice doing stuff. Then here you have a practice quiz. So if you click on that, it takes you to a practice quiz. Oops. Okay, and you can see we have 4 questions. And the first question looks like it has A, B, C, D, and F. So your actual quiz will look very similar to the practice quiz. So you need to make sure you understand the practice quiz. But during your lecture periods, we'll be going over these questions and ones like them. And above the top here, you got video tutorials of me going over each of these questions on the practice quiz. Okay, go back here. And then before you take your first quiz, if you want to practice submitting a quiz, you can click on this and I'll walk you through how you can submit a quiz. Okay, then we have how to participate during your lecture period. You should watch that. Explains how you can post your work and stuff during the lecture periods. We'll briefly go over it right now. And also, if you want to share your work so only I can see it, then you can click on this, how to share your work so only I can see it. Okay, so and pretty much you just insert your work in a Google Doc. Okay, so the first thing you'll do on day 1 is attendance. So if I click on right now, it says it's locked until August 15th. But when it is unlocked, you're just going to sign your name in a text box and say submit. That's how you're going to sign in. Okay, oops, let me go back here. So go into module 1. Okay, so after you sign in, you do, looks like student discussion 1. So again, that's locked until August 15th. Then after that, you're going to go to lecture 1, question 1. Again, it's locked. And then lecture 1, question 2. So that's what you're going to do day 1. So let me just go to, say, the first question here, and let me leave student view for a second. So when you do log in on August 15th, this is what you'll see. So at the top, I'm just kind of discussing what we're going over a little bit. And then I tell you to start watching this video. So you're going to start watching that video. Just click on it and start watching it. Then there's a question right here. So question 1. So you work on this after you watch the video or while you're watching the video, work on the question. And then when you watch the video and finish the question, you're going to post your work. And if you post the correct answer, you'll get 2 points added to your first quiz score. And you can attempt a question as many times as you want. So if you post an answer and it's not correct, I'll respond and say, okay, close. A, B, C, and F are correct, but the other ones aren't quite correct. Try those ones again. Then you can repost it and keep posting it until you get the correct answer. You just have to make sure you post it within that 24-hour time period. Okay, so let me just show you how you'd post your work. So you're going to use, you have a reply button down here. Don't use that one. Use the one at the top up here. So you'd click on it. And then what you can do is write your answer on a piece of paper and then take a picture. So if you're on your phone, you can just insert the picture directly in to your the discussion here. But say you've uploaded the picture to your computer, because I'm on a computer here. I'm going to go insert, and let's say image, and upload image. And then what you do is you choose your image from your computer. So you click on this and choose your image wherever it is. Look, I have one here, I guess. Let's choose that. So you do that. And then what you do is where it says all text, it's a say solution _1, then put your name. Like that. And then below that, it's instead of saying embed image, I want you to choose display link, because the embed image, I'll be able to see the big picture inserted, and it's going to be hard for me to keep track of everybody's pictures. So if you go like this, I'll show you, say submit. It will just show up as a link like this. It's taking time, but like that. Then you can say post then down here. And so you put your response below what I've written at the top. Another way you could do it, if you wanted to, in this question in particular, is just take the question. And let me just edit my response now. Okay, yes. Okay, so go down here. And I pasted the question. And then beside each question, you can put your answer. So I'll put continuous here, say, then put your answer for that one, and then go done. That's another way you could post your work. Okay, because you can just type in into the discussion there. Okay, so let me go back to student view here. Well, actually, let me just go back to the homepage. Back to student view. Okay, so that's the main things about the class. If you have questions, just email me. Okay, so I'll see you guys then on August 15th. Okay, bye.